I got to bring my Detroit brethren, my Detroit people back to the front of the congregation. See, I'm not biased. I love Chicago. I love Chicagoans. I'm not biased. I'll bring anybody back to the front of the congregation. Y'all emailed this to me and y'all said, Anton, y'all got to check this out. Y'all got to check this out. It is a woman that is a teacher. A woman that is a teacher that is fired because of her rap career. I'm not aware of it. So I got to see what's happening. I have not reviewed it yet, but I definitely wanted to see what the word is in the streets. Her name is Honey something. I don't know. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm before we get to the more serious stuff. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. She in Taylor, not Detroit? Okay, I'm not sure, but we'll see what's happening.
Back in the fall, Dominique Brown earned Teacher of the Month honors, and then 2 months later she was fired, but it wasn't about anything she did in the classroom. She says a parent complained about her rap career, which was off the clock.
Why does all of the, hold on, before we get into this, how come all of the teachers of the years is always the ones that's getting fired? Had a teacher, Honey Dippin', that's her name, Honey Dippin'. The teachers of the years are always the ones that's getting fired. The ones in Florida getting fired. The dude that was touching on the chick, the 15-year-old, and setting up field trips, private field trips. He was a teacher of the year at the beginning of the year. She was a teacher of the month, the teacher of the year, just a little while ago. Let me check it out, man.
By now, Drippin' Honey's music video, Drippin' 101, has been seen by tens of thousands across numerous social media platforms. And it combines two of her
What's her name? Honey what? I don't know.
By now, Drippin' Honey's music video, Drippin' 101, has been seen by tens of thousands across numerous social media platforms. And it combines two of her passions, rapping and some of the students she's taught. That's right, a U.S. history teacher who's moonlighting as a rapper. But last month, she was forced out of her teaching job, and it started with a parent's complaint.
That's when the first meeting was with my dean and the principal, and they were just telling me like, hey, a parent said that they seen your social media and that you're a black influence because you're a rapper.
Drippin' Honey's real name is Dominique Brown. She says that the parent continued to complain even though the educator was named Teacher of the Month. Despite asking for a complaint in writing, Dominique says she never received it. And Dominique believes that she was discriminated against.
I was like, hey, well.
Yeah, that get a little X. Hold on. No, let me.
Received it. And Dominique believes that she was discriminated against.
Yo, hold on. So for some of these jobs, let's be objective. I'm going to ask the question before I give my thoughts. For some of these jobs, do we have to maintain a level of decorum and a standard, or can we just do anything in our spare time and still be able to do the job? Because I think that some jobs you still have to have a higher standard than what it is that we set forth in society today. Let's continue.
I was like, hey, well, can we tell that parent to come in and see professionalism, see me in the classroom, see me after school, see me at all the games, see me dropping kids off every day, buying food, doing all these things. Can they come see me in my element before they try to say I'm unprofessional in it?
Was there at any point anything that was brought up that said your rap career may have, the lyrics that you use may have been a bad influence on some of the students that you had?
Well, the parents would just stay anonymous, and she didn't really give too much detail on what she did or didn't like, and the school didn't give me too much detail either. Music is part of the culture. We from Motown. This is what we do. So it's not like it's unheard of. It's the culture, and when you look like me, you just understand it a little more better, that it's not that I'm trying to deter these kids from stopping their dreams.
What is she teaching?
In a statement, a spokesperson for Taylor Preparatory High School, which is a charter school, said they're aware of Brown's allegations, but student and employee privacy rights limit what they can say. The statement went on to say, quote, student well-being remains at the forefront of everything we do, and we will continue fostering a distraction-free teaching and learning environment focused on student success.
If I was a horrible teacher, y'all would have dropped me the day it was a problem.
Did you ever feel that they were transparent enough for you?
Absolutely not.
If there ever was an opportunity, and Taylor said, hey, look, we want you back.
Listen, man, this is crazy.
Would you consider it?
No, I just want this to be an example for them to do better.
Dominique says that she's in the process of trying to seek out an attorney and take some legal action.
Let me see. Let me pull up one of her music videos. Let me see what she's talking about. Oh, I can't pull that one up. Let's see. What's her name? Dippin' Honey? Drippin' Honey? I'm gonna see if I can pull up one of her videos, and we're gonna see how appropriate, because that was the PG one that they showed. They showed the one with the little kids in it. You know what I'm saying?
Dripping. They know. They know she stay dripping. They know. They know. They know she stay dripping. They know. They know. They know she stay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be objective on this one. And I don't have nothing against baby girl. I'm assuming that she from somewhere outside of or around the city or something like that. I've never met her before in my entire life. But let me just say that I'm not really sure that this was conducive, and it made sense for you teaching little kids on this one. I'll give you an example. One of the reasons why I say that is because I'm just going through her videos and seeing if it's anything else that I can look on here and see if that I could display. I'm about to pull it up. I'm gonna see if I can pull up another video and see if I can play it, because I want to get the full context. I don't just want to make a judgment. I want to get the whole thing.
4219, that bitch from the 7th stamp. That bitch from the 7th stamp. That bitch from the 7th stamp. Real bitch. Trill bitch. Might be spicy bitch. Real bitch. Trill bitch. Might be spicy bitch. 4219. 4219. 4219. Bitch, I'm by mine. I'm bossy. I'm costly. Money on my mind. Drippin' honey. You can hit me on my line. 100,000 on swimwear. I ain't fucking lying. Shout out to my mama for my motherfucking grind. Whoop that hoe. Whoop that hoe. Whoop that hoe if she ain't got dough. 4219, 4219, 4219, 4219, 4219, 4219, 4219. Been to Paris, got a perfume that's mine. Been to Jamaica, got some walk on my line.
Yeah, I must say, nah, that's nah. We gotta let you go, baby. Nah, listen, I love my Detroit brethren, 4219, and all of my 7 Mile people and everything like that. But listen, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and let that lawsuit go. Okay, I'll give you an example of why this don't make sense. Why my girl is doing like this. This is why it doesn't make sense. When I worked for a bank, right, and before I created what then was After Hours, which now became the Millionaire Morning Show, and then we got the other After Hours that's popping now. Before I really started really giving my thoughts, I was very careful and intentional about how it was that I went about doing things, right? And what I did was, and Rita will tell you, in 2019, when I decided to retire from corporate America, before I really started focusing a lot of the energy that I had on the other channel that we wound up building together, and we created the new channel and we started having some uncandid conversations. I knew that because I was so visible and because I had already put my LinkedIn out there and I had started excelling in certain parts of corporate America, that my bag was going to be affected in corporate America if I started to say what I really wanted to say and had certain conversations and really be able to illustrate certain things. And so I knew that I didn't want to embarrass or put a black eye on my employer because they didn't sign up for that. That's not what I told them in the interview process. And that's not what I was telling them while I was creating content. They knew that my content was friendly. I was bringing my daughter to work. I was displaying my lifestyle. I was breaking down certain things. And yeah, I was displaying some of the issues and problems that I have been having throughout my life and stuff like that. And all of that. But all of that stuff was based off of what they found me off of. So it wasn't anything that they had a problem with because I used that in order to create more visibility for myself to get higher in corporate America. But once I realized that it was about to go south, that was all a part of the plan. And so I said, well, I'm not going to put a black eye on my employer. I'm not going to impact the job or distract things from going on over there in this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wait until I leave here and I retire. And I retired at 37 years old. And then that's when I really started to hit it on that other front. So, we always think selfishly, I think a lot of times when it comes to how we feel like other people are supposed to react to us. But I just think that in certain environments that you just have to carry yourself differently. It's the reason why I won't go any further in the new position that I wound up getting at the job that I got now. It's the reason why I won't even put it on my LinkedIn. Because I know that I represent my employer, the person that is paying me an egregious amount of money, and I can't expect them to just accept my lifestyle just because I'm me. I can't expect them to do that. And so I think that it's certain positions that you have to represent yourself differently. And what you do in your regular life that then becomes public is full game because it influences and impacts people a certain way. It's unprofessional. It's unprofessional. And I think that we need to have higher standards. And I wouldn't want my kid subjected to it. So as a result, I just got to be objective. I have to be objective. And this is no hate towards her. I hope that she get everything that she wants in life and everything goes absolutely awesome. But I 100% agree with the school board's decision to release. I mean, it's no different than if a chick got an OF. Yeah, it's only for adults and young people aren't supposed to be getting into it. But I don't want my kid being taught by somebody that openly displays themselves because we live in a different culture and a different environment. Now we got social media. And so you got to deal with that. I know that I say some stuff on here. I can't sit here and complain if my employer was to ever say, Anton, you representing us in a bad light or whatever. So on. I got to eat that. I'm like, okay, you know what? I understand. As a matter of fact, I've been waiting for a while now to be like, man, I don't know when this thing is going to be over. I prepared myself. And I'm never going to complain. If anything happens, I'm going to be like, you know what? I deserve what I get, good or bad. Good or bad, I signed up for this, and this is what I get. And so I just think it's certain positions that you have to be above board on. Or you got to eat the consequences that come along with that. So not really my cup of tea. I hope that she does well. God bless her. I'm going to reach out to her on Instagram and see if she want to actually tell her story on After Hours or something like that. But yeah, I don't disagree with the school board from relating. She's saying she want them to do better. Nah, man, we got to do better, and our culture is trash.